Yo, what's up guys, Rackless here. Welcome back to a brand new lag stream. How is it going? F63, Cutie Pets, Scrambled, Ublet. Dang, Ublet the only one with the clean username in chat so far. Well, in like, you know, YouTube at least. What's up, Puke? 3 a.m? Yo. The perfect time to start a live stream. Many are saying this. How's it going, Homeless and Demon also? Listen, I had a busy day. Those aren't. I thought their eyes were just on that and they had like X's for eyes. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, you're in the middle of a Danganronpa trial and there's this section that's literally impossible. Oh, nah. Vision would be best done after the rest of the papers. Oh, my days. Anyways, yeah, I had a busy day. Oh my. Today's the last day to watch for 9 days. Oh, where are you going? And why is it such a late stream? You were sleeping? You should probably continue to sleep. Don't get up just to watch a live stream, bro. Get your reps in. Get your Z's in, for real. What's up, Noodles and Mole Rat? But yeah, no, my bad for being late. Like, I still got it though, you know, it's still today if you think about it. Like, listen, the day ends when you sleep, no? Like, that pretty much means that I kept the daily streak going, because I haven't slept yet, although I would like to. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Today, I got up, and then I had breakfast, and then I had a meeting with some of my group mates for one project for like an hour or so, maybe. And then we ended the meeting, but I kept working on that project for like another hour or two until like lunchtime. And then I had lunch, and then what happened? I don't know. I went out and got some stuff at the store, and then I came back home, and then I prepped for this like mock interview that I had to do. And then I did the interview thing, and then I left it again right afterwards to go to my friend's house. And then I came home and had dinner, and then had another meeting with another group for about 2 hours. And then that ended, but I kept working on it for like another hour. And then after I was done with that, I worked on this other group project with another group for another hour. And now I'm here. So it was like, it's kind of busy. There's a lot of group projects going on, in case you couldn't tell. Oh my goodness, I just realized Nightbot's like username isn't capitalized. The N is not capitalized, bro. What's good with that? They need to remedy that expeditiously. You're only up because you had a lot of adult beverages. Yo, cheers to that. It's the morning of tomorrow, but the morning of tomorrow is still like, that's like yestermorrow. That's not even tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You feel me or do you not feel me? Let's see here. Here's the deal. If I stream for 45 minutes, so I get sleep tomorrow, but then in exchange tomorrow you get 2 hours. Well, bad news about tomorrow is that that's when one of those projects is due. And then also I need to get going on the project that I was working on, the last one I was just working on for an hour there, because bro, that project is so scuffed. Like, at first, okay, we got like together as a group or whatever, and then I was like, people were like, okay, what even is this project? I was like, I think it's this. I think, you know, a good topic we should do is this. And then there was just nothing. There was crickets. I got aired for days. And then literally out of nowhere, they're like, all right, awesome, let's go with that then. I did this and this and this and this and this and this and this, and I was like, bro, they did like almost the whole assignment like without saying anything. Hello? I was under the impression we had not like even agreed on the topic. But so they did a bunch, so I had to do some of that, but then I did some of that, and then they're like, nah, but we didn't want you to do that. I was like, okay, bro. So my bad for trying to do some work, I guess. Oh well, it's probably fine in the end. I just have to do like an annoying part tomorrow is all, but that one's not due until Monday anyway, so it's somewhat chill, I guess. Just bribe them. I should bribe them. I don't got like, I don't know, I don't got the bribe money like that. I don't have the in the negotiation skills. Yo, what's up, cutie pets? You are here. Yo, Molerat was just wondering if you were gonna be asleep or not. How is it going? You should turn your device off, you know? It's not good to be on a device so late at night, right before sleeping. It's bad for the brain or something like that. Allegedly, your brain might turn to mush, or maybe even a mashed potato of sorts. Average group project? I mean, all the other group projects have been pretty chill. I've been enjoying them for the most part, but yeah, this one's the first one that's been like scuffed so far this year. The assignment itself is turbo scuffed though. Like the whole description of it was very unclear on what we're like actually supposed to do. It's weirdly small considering we're a 4-person group and we're only we only have 4 pages to write with, but like we're supposed to write way more than 4 pages worth, in my opinion. It feels that way based on the description, so we have to like fit that in somehow. Bro, I don't know. Also 4 pages for 4 people, like, I mean, I guess it's 1 page per person, but still, that seems odd. If you lose the tournament, it's your fault. My fault, OG. How's it going, Eve? Good morning, pro. You paused a tournament just to watch this. Yo, what kind of tournament was it? I think it's not routine for you. It's natural for you to stay up till at least 4 a.m. No, you gotta sleep properly. It's good for you. Good for your well-being and growth and so on and so forth. Trust me, I grew up to be big and tall and strong, and that's because I got my, you know, I got my hours in. I caught my Z's and I did not let them go no matter what. I wrangled them because it was not my first rodeo. But yeah, I don't know. Beauty sleep, yo. That's how I got so beautiful as well. I mean, look at me. For real. Not a cat maid, unfortunately. Sorry to disappoint. You're hiding in the corner? I like to do that as well. It's a hobby of mine, actually. Catch those Z's like Pokemon? You know it, homeless. Except I don't have ZA. But, you know, by next month, it could potentially be in my possession. Who knows? Who knows? We shall see how the scrambled crumbles. Does anyone in my school know about my streams? Yeah. Like, you know, not many. It's not like I go around advertising it. It's really only like my best friends and stuff, my close friends that know. It's not really like, yeah, I don't generally talk about it to people. I mean, even some of my friends, not all of them know, you know? Just you guys. You guys are the ones in the know. Congratulations. One time you didn't sleep for a night, and it was, my skin is a maid. Indeed it is. Yeah, no, I've never not slept, like, at all. I've never pulled an all-nighter. I've stayed up long, like, over 24 hours total, but I still slept at some point, you know? I didn't just go all the way until the next night. Because that is the definition of insanity. For someone as strong and beautiful as me. Yeah, I heard that Dot enjoyed some nice juicy bacon. It's good eats right there, for real. It's how you grow up big and strong as well, is you get lots of sleep and you eat lots of bacon. More to talk about. Oops. More to talk about from the person you mentioned yesterday. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. That person still had all their double jumps left. Like, let's chill, bro. You don't like to eat pig? Understandable. I mean, you know, if that's your preference or for whatever other reason. CR Nux. I was gonna say that kind of looks like a Canucks jersey, and sure enough, it definitely is. You got past the part you're stuck on Dang and Rampa. Good job, bro. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. Pig and cow taste amazing, for real. I love to have meat in my mouth. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just good eats, man. Like, I actually really don't mind, you know, vegetarian/vegan meals either, but like, I do overall probably prefer just having a bit of meat. Their friend joined the chat room you were in and asked if you guys were dating, and then they fought, and he said no, and then they fought. I see. Well, that's good that at least somebody, you know, was like, I guess, aware of the situation. Super early stream. Indeed, Fen. How's it going? I mean, super late stream, really, because I haven't slept yet. But Soonies, you know? We're putting a bounty on it. Rackles will end the stream and go to sleep upon earning $10 total. So there we go. New rule just for today, because I want to go to sleep. What's up, Lee Bowser? How's it going? Welcome in. Rackles very sus today? Nah, couldn't be me. You had to do that part of the game perfectly and then more. That sounds difficult. You had to give 110% and then some. Hello, Carl. How art thou? You forgot to like? Oh my gosh, blasphemous, yo. Be sure to drop a like if you have not already done so. Figui Tums, tell them to get older to donate. No, I don't want to like ask people for money, but if they give me money, then it's like, yo, let's go. I love money. You all know I like wieners. I literally, when I was at the store today, like earlier today, I got some wieners, and funnily enough, they were like veggie wieners, tofu wieners. They weren't real wieners, you know. We got the fraudulent wiens, if you will. You think I wasted double jumps? Yeah, me too. Bro, don't act like you don't love wieners as well, homeless. Like, what are we playing at? Weenie Hut Junior? Dude, I would love to go there someday. Down in Bikini Bottom. Wait, you feel like going down to Earth to us? You honestly don't know how you keep in contact. The internet is pretty magical, but yes, it's good to have physical contact as well. How do I multi-stream shorts in Twitch? I use a plugin called something. I think it's called Atium, like ATIUM. Pretty sure you can use that for short streaming / multi-streaming. And I haven't really had any issues with that. Do I have a favorite show? Not really. Sorry, I was just looking at my... You know what? I'm going to respond to them. Sorry, just give me 1 second, guys. Thank you, Zara, for the sub. Appreciate it. What about you guys? Do you have a favorite show? Also, hello, Rackles Edits. What is up? Welcome in. Yeah, the game started, so I can't continue to message them. Nice dogs, Kara. What are their names? Actually, those aren't dogs. Well, 2 of them are... No, 1 of them's a dog, and the rest is just a cat and a monkey and a sheep. Streamlabs allows you to stream TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. That's cool. I don't use Streamlabs. I use Stream Elements. And I also don't think I'm able to multi-stream to TikTok. I think you need a minimum amount of followers, which I don't have, so, you know, follow the TikTok, I guess. Let's see. How do you leave? You'll honestly just take your pet star and his mum rock toy to us for some stable food. It's a good plan. You don't want to leave the pets unattended for too long. Yo, thank you, Lee Bowser. I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you very much. It's Saturday in the Philippines right now? Yeah, it's Saturday here in Canada as well. It was a very late stream, indeed. Do I think being pig barf is tough? No. Streamlabs is a recording software. It's not a bot. It's both. I used to use Streamlabs until they got, like, you know, exposed for all the shady practices they were doing, essentially. But that's when I switched to Stream Elements, and I just never really kind of looked back at what Streamlabs was doing after that. The Animaniacs and DuckTales revivals were such fun watches. I didn't know you were in like that. No, I haven't seen the revivals. I've seen like a few episodes of the originals, and that's kind of it. The last stream was fun. Yeah, I thought so as well. Indeed. No one likes shady practices. Indeed. We like Shady, though. The guy who shows up sometimes to the streams. I should play Trailmakers. I've never heard of it. What is Trailmakers? What was Streamlabs doing? Streamlabs? It was quite a few years ago, so I'd have to look it up again. But, I mean, for one thing, the whole Streamlabs OBS thing was kind of done without the permission of OBS, and, like, kind of encroached into their territory without like labeling it as such, basically, or giving them any sort of anything really. I don't know if that program still exists or not anymore. I'm assuming it does. Hi Bella, how's it going? Nice to see you again. And then outside of that, like they were withholding money from a lot of people, and like especially with whatever sponsorships they were doing on behalf of people, they were not very transparent with stuff like that. That's like how I remember it. I don't remember the exact details. You'd have to look it up for yourself, sorry. But yo, thank you guys for 10 likes on the stream. I appreciate that. It's a game where you make trails, you don't know you didn't play it. Thank you. That's probably pretty accurate. Yo, what's up, Mandy C's? How's it going? Why Minecraft? Now add part 2 in 2026. Minecraft 2.0 coming soon, guys. Trust. Racklington, that is my, you know, my official name, the legal name. Don't expose me like that, bro. Everything you remember from last stream. There was a lot last stream. It was a good one. It was fun. You don't make trails? Oh, dang. Apparently we know nothing about Trail Maker. Minecraft the anime? I'm sure there's some fan animations of that. There's gotta be. I don't know if I've ever seen them, or at least if I have, I don't remember them, but like, there's no way nobody's done that before. You're a cartoon fiend, but you like the really meta cartoons. Yeah, those are good. I don't mind those as well. Oh, you don't remember anything from last stream? It was all a blur. Maybe the last stream was a lie. I don't know. What about Rackles the anime? Surely we will get some investors in that. We will raise millions for the Rackles anime. Let's see. Trailmaker is a $20 game that has blocks to make real-world vehicles and maps on trail maps. Oh, interesting. I don't know if that's the sort of thing that would interest me personally, but it does sound kind of cool. It sounds like something my friend might be interested, actually. Tell all the kids to go to bed. Guys, Demon says go to bed. Okay. Goodbye, Bella. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully all is well with you. Do I know the YouTuber EY stream? Yeah, I do. I mean, not personally, but I know of him. Let's see here. You're rather upset from my timing being so bad? Oh dear. Listen, it's never a bad time for a Rackles live stream. You're so glad you're not a child, but you're a child at heart, no? Wash your belly? Maybe later. I'm too locked in right now for that. Whoa. Song got loud for zero reasons whatsoever. And the map, or the game, also has a real world physics and a sandbox system. Oh, cool. Don't trust the demon. He's a demon for a reason, but he's like one of the good ones, you know? Not all demons. You still have a sense of whimsy? Exactly. That's important in life. Jackals can... The stupid autocorrect stop making Rackles Jackals. I know. The curse of my name. It gets autocorrected to all sorts of things. Yo, what's up, Rex? How's it going? Guess who's back? Welcome back, Mole Ratissimo. You just got in and I'm already gonna end the stream. Yo, not yet. We got time. I don't know how much time, but we got time. It's already been going 20 minutes. Yo, time flies when you're just a youthful young individual full of joyous whimsy. How can you get mod? I'm not accepting any more mods at the current moment in time. Seriously, forensic followers see him as some sort of dumb angel. They don't know the truth. Yo, no worries, Rex. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. Rackles rocketing racket, being a rocket racketeer, pretty much sums up all the things that people call me, for the most part. Who agrees? We need to remove the bot button. Oh, we need to add a remove the bot button from YouTube. Yeah, I remember you were talking about that the other day as well. That would be nice. I rock. You rule, man. Thank you. Who was talking about you on which platform? Mandy C's was talking about you over on twitch.tv/Rackles, Mr. Demon. Gonna go change some rap lyrics into mole rap version? Good luck with that. Have fun. Got the mole rap parody brigade rolling out for real. You're You're gonna pull up on Twitch? Alright, sounds good. We eagerly await your presence. Well, actually, maybe we don't. He might be scared because you're a demon. Yo, let's go. We got the win, though. GG's, GG's. Alright. Let me continue this message. Can we pretend that mole rat in the night sky for the fundamental theorem? Crackle sounds tired. I am tired. Shadow Quinn. Indeed I am. Oh, this guy's got an interesting skin. I don't like it. This person... Oh, Shadow Pink... Wait, it is Shadow Quinn. No way. Shadow Pinquin. Crazy. I didn't even notice. I was too focused on that darn screen. I swear. Always on that phone. Xbox has a box in the name, but the icon itself is an X and a circle. They should change that, you know, for the next one. You should go apply for an internship over at Microsoft, and with that as your, like, you know, your pitch. Pinquin sounds like a Pokemon. It kind of does, yeah. There's definitely a few pin related ones. Pinsir, pin. What's that, like? The Gen 5, the grass starter or whatever that like becomes this weird squirrel thing in a shell. Makes me think of like something similar to him. Chespin, yeah, exactly. Yo, what's up, Quest? How's it going? Welcome in. You're leaving the basement and coming up the stairs? Oh my gosh. At long last, you will see the light. Yo, Figui, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that a ton. I'm not a noob, though. You got the wrong individual. Hello, Shayna Kylik. How are you doing? Figui is back. Indeed, return of the noob. Or the goat, potentially. Or both, who knows. You have a whole playlist that gives you the full happy Forensic Lord. HA stands for Happy Appy. Hopefully you have 4 hours of spare time. I see. I mean, I don't fully see, but I somewhat see. I didn't realize. I guess you must have mentioned it before, right? That's what HA stands for, but I didn't remember that. Oh no, now there's another group messaging. Bro, this is too much. This is too much. Okay, jump in the void, just for funsies. I came out of the closet today in my stream. Well, you know, I'm always excited to try new things. Smile. What is common sense? It's a good question. Just use your common sense to figure it out, I guess. Hello, Needlessly. You're unsubbing? No, anything but that, guys. Be sure to counter that unsub by liking and subscribing to the stream if you haven't already done so, or following on other platforms. Smile, smile, smile. You hate Terraria? Yeah, me too, and I've still yet to play it. One day, I will make that palmed kid buy it for me. One day. He said he would, and it's only been like 4 years since then, so that means it's only a matter of time before he comes through on that promise. What's up, Akads, by the way? How's it going? You made a song for me? No way. Did you really? You got me blushing. You got my toes curling up and all that. I know there's no foot cam, and I'm very sorry for that, because obviously that's one of the most requested features of the stream, potentially ever, but I'm just gonna have to ask you to trust me on that one, and take my word on it. You made it on Bad Labs. Ah, cool, cool. Well, I'll be sure to have to give it a listen if you could get it to me somehow, either through Discord, or if you just upload it and tag me or something like that. Thank you so much, man. You are remixing the song where a raccoon walks up to the emerald shop. Oh, instead of the duck song, is that what this is? A raccoon walks up to an emerald stand and he says to the man running the stand, "You have any hot dogs?" Yeah, that one's gonna go triple platinum on Glob. Family reveal. I do have a family. Rackles 14,200 subs when? I don't know, man. One day maybe. I mean, we used to be there, but then we lost it. So maybe we'll get back up to there. Like and subscribe for real. Foot cam over face cam. Many are saying this. It's time to go to sleep. Soon we will, Questlog. Don't you worry, my little summer child. You want me to stay fully unaware of Happy Appy? It's the best thing that I'm gonna get while knowing it still exists. I will avoid it at all costs then. Do I know why people cry? You know, I would say that there's probably a slew of reasons why an individual might start to cry. Many times for sad reasons and many times for happy reasons. Hopefully more often than not it's for happy reasons, but at the same time, you know, can't have happiness without a little bit of sadness mixed in there at times. You know what I'm saying, yo? You feel me? Oh my goodness gracious indeed, Rex. You're going on vacation soon. Oh, that's awesome. December. Enjoy it. I could go for a vacation sometime soon. Discord, you got Discord, you forgot. You're gonna send it to the general channel. Yo, sounds good. That is awesome sauce. With a side of bodaciousness. I will have to check it out later. Thank you so much, man. Once again. Yo, I don't know about all that Rackles edits. Don't know about that one. Oh, rip. You sound like the what's his name? His official name? I don't know. The like SpongeBob clone that he draws with a pencil right now. Ublit. Sponge Pinoy or whatever. Why do people cry when they are mad? You do that too. Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, it just any very strong emotions can have that effect. Doodlebob, yes, that's right. You left the Discord because you didn't have space on your Discord account? Yo, all good, Carl, I understand. I'm at the max amount of servers as well. So every time I join a new one, I have to like figure out which one I want to leave. It's a never ending. It's the modern man's, you know, Sisyphean punishment. There we go. Forever having to join Discord servers, but always having to leave other servers in order to make room for the new one. Soda Rack? Wow, you just never stop thinking about it, huh? Always got the Rackles soda on the mind. That's how you know it's a good product. I'm getting the youth addicted to me and my fluids. You got unnecessary servers you don't talk in? Yeah, I don't talk in most of mine either that I'm in. I talk in the important ones, you know, the real ones like the Rackles public Discord and so on and so forth. Yo, what's up, Raccoon? How is it going? Welcome to Christmas. A little bit soon, but you know what? We're close enough. I'll take it. I'll take it. Some people already are getting festive. I've seen Christmas lights up out and about. I know some people have their trees up already. Which, I'm not there yet. I'm not at that level. I don't have any Christmas lights to put up anyways, but I do have a tree. The youth and the fluids should never be in the same sentence. See, you keep baiting me into these things though by bringing it up every time. And then you pish posh all over me? I don't know if that's a verb that is used that way, but I don't appreciate it, essentially. I don't appreciate being pished on and poshed on, is what I'm trying to get at. And I do not have a lisp, to be clear. The Philippines start Christmas in September. You only do candles in November, and that's it. Oh, interesting, interesting. Well, happy Merry Christmas to you then. You are like Sir Catlington. It's a baller name, yo. Might have to name my firstborn that, honestly, but probably only if my firstborn ends up being a cat, which you never know. I mean, science and technology is always improving. What would I do if you pulled up to my place and slapped me with $15,000 and gave me steak? I would feed the steak to my my hired poison tester that I hire with the $15,000 that you slap me with. And then depending on how that goes, you know, I might indulge depending on how I'm feeling. Yo, got a I got some Rackles soda in my throat or something. It went down the wrong pipe. Oh my gosh, it just came in with such force. I wasn't expecting it. Ugh. Science has failed our world. But no, science has not failed our world as long as I can give birth to a young kitten. Or something like that. What are we talking about, bro? I don't know. I blame Figui again, though. Spirits pass through all things. That's all I know. How did the project go? I mean, it's not done, but I got good progress on it. And I got good progress on it. That's about it. That's all I got to report on the status. On at least one of them. On the other one, not as much. I did make progress, and then all my group mates were on my case about it. So, we'll see. I gotta lock in for the rest of my part of the assignment, apparently. What are you doing? You know exactly what you're doing. Don't even play. Don't play coy. There's a lot of things that I enjoy playing, and that, you know, it's fun to like see people play them, like on Let's Plays and stuff, but coy is not one of them. No sirree, Bob. Yo, thank you Needlessly for the congratulations. I appreciate that. You were one of the few who supported me in my journey. Hi Motions. No, I haven't played Dispatch. How about you? I know the Rackle's pregnancy arc is a crazy one. You just have to be there for it. What can I say? It's gonna be a time to be remembered for certain. Aw, I fell down 2 layers. Jeez. That is no bueno. Which is actually another language for not good. There we go. Don't go to school, kids. Just watch Rackles all day instead. He teaches you things. Very, very important things. The basis and foundation of all life. The purpose of nature is the advancement and development of life, and so on and so forth. Oh, GG, we won the game. Let's go. Tell everyone not to join the military and drink too many adult beverages. You've been up for 3 days without sleep because of it. Yo. Yeah, don't do that, kids. There's your friendly advice from a demon again. So I guess it's up to you whether you want to accept advice from a demon or not. But, you know, who knows? Maybe in the future we'll start giving birthing demons ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun, guys? Wouldn't that be exciting? Bro. Gender reveals are going to be a thing of the past. It's just going to be about, like, well, I was going to say race reveal, but that's not quite right, is it? It's going to be about, like, species reveal. Rackles need to see an F63 love triangle arc. Triangle is just an inherently kind of evil shape. I don't know. I'd rather be in, like, a love rhombus or a love parallelogram or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something about pyramids. You just can't trust them. How did they get there after all? Think about it. Put on your tinfoil hat, or maybe just some parchment paper if you don't have any tinfoil available to you, and put it in your pipe and smoke it. Love triangles are a part of the Illuminati? Yeah, probably. You just changed your profile picture? Yo, you're looking mad handsome right about meow, Rackles edits. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't let them take you down. And if they even try to, then get right back up. Like Huba Stank. They're truly one of the nation's greatest treasures. And I mean, they're not even from my nation. They're from Obama's nation, from another nation, but like, you know, their impact is so internationally renowned that truly they are just men of all people and other species alike. Anything that comes out of the human body, such as cats or demons, can appreciate Ubastank and what they bring to us. Hello, Ralse. How are you doing? Welcome in. You're gonna have some more adult beverages? Yo, don't go too crazy with it, demon. Don't go too crazy, man. Hello, indeed. You got another AU, cutie pets? Oh my goodness. They never end. That's nice. You are a very creative person. Wait, what did you say? Leave you out of this? No. You must be... Well, listen, you're the one who brought yourself into it. I don't know. I brought you into this world, but I can't take you out of it because I don't know. I don't know how to be honest. I'm still working on that. I've been workshopping it for quite some time now, actually since we met, but one day I'll figure it out. Look forward to it. Rackles, wake up. This is all a dream. I've been in a coma for 2 years. I wouldn't mind that. I'd be down to go back in time 2 years. Actually, would I? Hold on. Let me think about that. 2 years? That would be what? 2023? Nah. Well, yes. Yes. 100% yes. I absolutely would go back in time 2 years. Now that I think about it, that would be good for me. Yes, make good life choices, like Demon says. Racklington, hello Carlington. I'm your mom? I could be. Like, I could be many people's moms. Who knows, bro? Who knows? At the Rackles meetup, we're all gonna do, like, you know, ID and not ID. What's the thing that you're talking? What it's called? Like blood. We're all just gonna do blood tests together, and also gamble, and then gamble away the blood if that's legal, which it probably isn't, but it's just how we roll. We are a group of hoodlums, really. That's what I've been told. Actually, I've been told that, you know, we're generally up to no good. We're generally, you know, a group that's full of shenaniganery, so on and so forth. But not all the time. Only when it's absolutely necessary, you know? During the daytime, we keep it real. We keep it PG, we keep it, you know, we're a group of good noodles. We're staying in our lanes, we're staying in our bowls, and we're actually having a pretty good time in the bowls overall, like just being absolutely doused, absolutely and positively lathered with a nice broth of your choosing. That's one thing that, like, is underrated about life, is that you get to choose your own broth, and it doesn't really matter, like, whether you're more of like a chicken broth, a bone broth, a beef broth, like you could be a soy based broth. I mean, I don't know if you really want to be a soy boy like that, but hey, if you do want to, then that's all you. That's on you. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to stream, I suppose, and also be in a bowl full of broth. Yes, you can, cutie pets. You're older than me. Wait, how is this possible? We're gonna ID? Yes. Nah, you're small, so like you probably get ID'd everywhere you go. You love gambling, which is why you play Cookie Run Kingdom and Zenless Zone Zero and Genshin Impact. Oh no, I didn't know you're an addict like that. Don't even get cutie pet started on Cookie Run Kingdom. You're putting me in a maid dress today? I'm already in a maid dress today. Look at me. Hello. This is Rackles in a maid dress here, speaking. I actually got so excited about being in a maid dress that I legally changed my name to Rackles in a maid dress, but only for today. It's a temporary name change, which normally they don't allow that kind of thing, you know, just because it's a bit of a faff on for the government and all that, but they're allowing it for a special exception just for me, since after all I am Rackles in a maid dress. You're addicted to Cookie Clicker. I never really got into Cookie Clicker, actually, which might be for the best, you know. Cookie Clicker leads people down to dark places. You're 4'9". Wow, you're quite small as well, but still bigger than Figui is. What's up, Foish? Welcome in. Eek, eek. We're good. We're good. You don't get to choose your broth. You just steal other people's broths. Okay, that's rude of you. That's like, you know, that's like the one golden rule of society, is that you don't stick your finger or even your toes or any other general protrusions that you might have into other people's broth like that. You keep your own broth to yourself unless otherwise directly invited. Disappointed in you, mole rat. And not for the first time. How did the project go? I mean, it's going. They're not done yet. None of the project. I worked on 3 separate projects today, and none of them are done. But they all have good progress, so they're all going pretty well. One of them has to be due by tomorrow/today. I guess it is today now, right? Tonight at midnight. So we gotta lock in for that. But that's one, excuse me, is very, very done. Well, not really, actually. There's still a lot to be done, but it's like mostly done. You're stealing my maid dress? No, you're gonna rip it off. I'm gonna be naked underneath there. We can't be having that. They'll lock me up. They'll ban me off of Hypixel for public exposure. And then what would I do? I'd be forced to stream something just abhorrent, unheard of. They'd force me to be on the Roblox streets. And I would say nobody wants that, but actually do people want that? What? Did that sentence make sense? Whatever, you know what I mean. But I don't want that personally. It's not my type of broth. Alright, your AU. Willow died to Asher, but Asher requested to join forces to be evil together. Evil together is swag, I can't lie. But then Willow declines, no! And then Trigger dies. And then it went off the top of my screen, so I missed the last few words. Man, what's Willow declining for? Come on, bruh. I'd be down to be evil with somebody. I might have to open up applications, in fact, I don't know. Man, you're also gonna steal my maid outfit? Because we can have that? Yo. I don't think that we can, though. I mean, ignore the fact that usually I am naked when I stream in Minecraft, to be clear, most of the time anyways. But I don't know, now that I've got the clothes on, it feels wrong to take them back off. The stream just died for you? No, refresh the page or something. DNA tests. Yes, that is indeed the word. How tall is Rackles? Rackles is 6'6". You get the reference on the Twitch stream title? Let's go. You're a real one. I think I've used that same one as a YouTube title at some point. Third channel named Rackbox. Oh, it would not be the third. We are Rackles. We are all Rackles. You just created 1 million Rackles by even suggesting that I have a third channel. Yo, what's up? Lego, how is it going? Maybe we can have a rematch indeed, Raccoon. Rackles is 6'6", but Racklington is taller. It's true. That's the Rackles guarantee. Is that I talked about this before, that sometimes I just wear a costume of myself, but the costume is taller than I am, so then I'm taller than I am. I mean, that's just the situation at hand. There's no two ways about it. How long have I been streaming for? Roughly 42 minutes. We are the Racklings. Please feed us. Well, I do have this steak that needs to be poison tested still, that somebody slapped me across the face with and also gave me $15,000 along with it. And I mean, I could use those $15,000 to put it towards proper meals for everybody, but like, nah, that's ridiculous. I don't think there's enough broth in the world for all that right now. It's all being used up. People are buying it by the bucket load, by the bathtub load, in order to submerge themselves in it. And I'm here for it. I'm here for the Broth Challenge 2025 edition. It's going ultra mega viral. Or at least I've been told. You want to make Rackles yowie? Might be the first time that sentence ever been, thought or uttered. Potentially. Although, who knows? Maybe the masses have been secretly yearning for it all this time. They've been pining, and I've been absolutely none the wiser. Which would be strange, because I do consider myself the wiser. At least wiser than, who can I pick on? Hold on, scanning the chat. We'll just go with Figui again. It's a classic. The rest is, in this AU, Willow accepts Asher's request, and they are evil criminals together. Widow and Avery are disappointed. Evil criminals together, let's go. Let's go. Doesn't matter if Widow and Avery are disappointed. I am hyped for it. Speed Builders has more players than The Run. The Run is crazy. I might have to, we'll see. We'll see if I can tackle that. But I can only have 4 moves at once, and I might have already replaced tackle with something else. I'm just more of a pound sort of individual, you know? Definitely, well, actually, no, that's a lie. I'd definitely be more of a scratch type of individual, because people always complain that I scratch them by accident. which is, I don't understand that. I keep my nails in good form. They're nice and trim and short and tidy and beautiful, just like me. They're a representation of my inner self and my soul. Some people say that they wear their heart on their sleeve, but personally, a guy like me, I wear my heart on my nails, which was a little bit of a faff to actually get done. It was also quite painful. It did mean that I had to get my heart broken into 10 individual itty bitty little pieces so that I could put a part of my heart on each nail. But honestly, in the end, it was worth it. I'm actually really happy with the final result. So, you know what? The ends did indeed justify the means in this particular scenario. You've been painting your nails? Nice. What is your go-to color? You give me money. You gave me money and I treat you like this? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I take it. I take some of it back. Yo, GG's. Let's go. Let's go. All right. What's good with the music not being here? We can't be having all that. Let's bring it back. For the culture, no? For the fans listening at home, raise your hand if you're a fan who's listening along at home. And raise your foot without any shoes or socks on if you're a fan who's watching somewhere that's not home right now. Like perhaps on a bus or in school, so on and so forth. Like, let's just get a good gauge for the people out there in the big wide world right about now. You should paint your nails more? You should. I haven't painted my nails in like a million years. I never did it regularly though. It's just a thing I did like a couple times for fun, you know? You'll say one last word before you leave? What will the last word be? You wear your liver on your nails? Yo, plus respect. Hi Hodfee, welcome in. Yeah, I was playing with my friend some games earlier today. We were playing Ocarina of Time for a little bit, and like the mini map in one of the areas that we were totally looked like a bladder. And I pointed it out to him. He's like, "Oh yeah, it does." So that was really awesome. Highlight of my day for sure. Did anything else interesting happen in the slightest? No, not really. Just the mini map looked a bit like a bladder. That's about it. It's pronounced Hodfe. My apologies, Hodfe. Hodfe? I don't know what how to... I mean, I'm Canadian, so I'm gonna look at A and I'm gonna say it A. War or nails shouldn't be done. We should all be happy about our characteristics. I don't know if those two things are really comparable, man. I'll be honest. I think war and nails are two sides of two like completely different coins. In fact, one might not even be a coin. It might not even be a currency. It's just something completely unrelated. Like a fruit, perhaps. Maybe even a vegetable. Hi. How's it going? Maybe you shouldn't have mentioned Happy Appy. Forensic just said he was also proud of Asher and Willow through a blog. Oh my. Keeping up with the blog posts, I see. I do not advise giving away that much information about yourself, Mr. Ralsei, on the internet. Not a fantastic idea. You declare war on Dot's nails? You guys should have a nail off. Who can paint your nails the better, and then we'll vote on it. But the only way to cast your ballot is to I don't know. Maybe you have to like exchange your own nail to be able to cast your own ballot, because that way it like means something to you, you know? The last thing we would ever want in life is for people to be casting their votes willy-nilly. Because, I mean, if they're just casting it willy, like that's one thing, because everybody loves a good willy. But if they're casting it nilly, that's just too far, you know? And willy-nilly is far too far, beyond far, really. We can't be having people casting their votes like that. We have to make them consider their vote by offering up their own nail in the vote to vote on Needlessly versus Dot's nails. Who's the judge? It's a good question. That's to be determined. I can't see into the future. I don't know those sorts of details. Who can nail it better? True. Yo, shout out Stay43ver. Thank you for the sub. Probably pronounced forever, I'm gonna guess. You held hands with your GF when she was here, and you're both really bad at holding hands. Oh my goodness. That is, listen, practice makes perfect. You just gotta hold hands more often. Well, I know you do live across the world from each other, so you should practice by holding your own hand. Maybe. Or you could like get a pet hand. I used to have one of those, but it started moving in the middle of the night, and I don't know. It was just making too much noise while I was trying to sleep, and it was kind of bothering me. So I had ended up having to part ways with it, but it did go to a loving home, so don't worry. This is your last word before you leave. If you know Chinese. That does not look like Chinese. That looks like Cyrillic, like Russian or something. You can't even sleep properly with your right hand. Yeah, my right hand has problems going to sleep sometimes as well. My left hand is more adept at it, which is interesting. I guess it's not that interesting. It makes sense if you think about it, right? Because I'm right-handed. So it's like my right hand is the one doing all the work. My right hand is a hard worker. It's a real man's hand, you know? But my left hand is more of a slacker. So like, of course it can go to sleep. Like, it's just like that, you know? Snapping my fingers. I just snapped my fingers with my right hand. Is it a coincidence? I think not. And my left hand, my right hand's just such a workaholic. It can't really go to sleep as easily. There's always something tugging at its mind. But I couldn't tell you what it is. Honestly, my right hand's kind of tough to like, I don't know, identify with, you know? Like, we get along fine and all, but I feel like it's just kind of hard to have like actual serious and deep conversations with him, which is not something that I particularly do that often, right? To begin with, you know, I like to keep things lighthearted and casual, but I don't know, like he always kind of gives me the impression that he like wants to do that. He wants to kind of get more directly involved with me, but then he never actually does it. So it's just, I don't know, just one of those things. You get used to it, I guess. Yo, GG's, we won the game. Let's go. Grackles when the Packles walk in. Yo, they're gonna pack me up and ship me off to Timbuktu or something, which would be fun. Also, we're just 1 like off of 20 likes. Be sure to drop a like if you haven't already done so, or sub, I guess. I don't know Chinese, but I'll see you later, Grackles. That hits, I think. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see here. Fredbear's Family Diner was then closed, and Henry and William opened Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, but William killed 5 kids. I heard about that, you know, it was all over the news. I hear they're putting out a movie about that next month, in fact. Never in your life have you broken any bone yet? You and me both, I'll say. Let's hope we keep it that way. Let's hope. But there's still time, you know? And it's important to try everything once in life. So I don't know if you guys have any recommendations for like beginner bones to break for someone just getting into breaking bones, then let me know. Honestly, like we were just talking about how my right hand works very hard, right? So maybe that would be a good way to like force him to take a rest, but also it kind of seems like punishment, and I don't want to punish him. I'm not cruel like that. I'm genuinely a pretty nice and kind-hearted individual, but sometimes, you know, sometimes you just need to break a bone. They do say, there is a popular saying telling you to break a leg, so maybe I should follow that advice. But generally that means you have to like give your all. You have to give like over your 100% at the very bare minimum. But I don't really want to do that. If I give 100%, then what's left for me? Nothing. I'd be an empty shell, a husk of my former self if I broke my leg. And then I wouldn't be able to stream anymore. I mean, I would be able to, but would I still be me, you know? If I broke every bone in my body slowly, one at a time, and then replaced them with unbroken bones, would the finished result still be Rackles? Much to think about, much to think about. Was that Technoblade? There is a pig in the game, kind of, but I don't think it's Technoblade. Oh no, there is a Technoblade. Insane Gamer 642. A very fitting name. Wait, that person's name is Femboner. Very interesting. What's up, Louie? How's it going? Welcome in. I made your right hand almost go numb. That's actually one of my my superpowers. I don't usually reveal this to people, but I trust all you guys, so it's probably okay. I have 2 main superpowers, at least to your guys' knowledge. One of them is to make people's right hand go numb, and the other one is to make seagulls levitate. So if you've ever seen if you've ever looked out your window or just looked outside in general and seen a seagull seemingly just kind of suspiciously floating there, that was me. Thank me later. The only thing you've ever broken is your thumb. Oh, that's an unfortunate one. Technoblade, no! Technoblade's lagging out! Techno, no! He's not gonna make it. Bad news. Well, yeah, no, I wouldn't want to break a thumb because I wouldn't be able to give people thumbs up anymore. I guess I still could with the other hand, but if it's my left hand, then I feel like people would kind of, I don't know, take less value in it, you know? Because some people out there are very judgmental. They see people, they view relationships and people as transactions. I don't like those sorts of individuals. And it goes without saying that a right thumb is far more valuable than a left thumb, at least to them, you know? You didn't hear that from me. I would never think such thoughts. That would be blasphemous. However, a little birdie did in fact tell me that that's how they think. And so if I gave them a left-handed thumbs up, they would think that I was kind of like disrespecting them or that I didn't like it as much as if I gave them a right-handed thumbs up. I made your room walk to the other side. That wasn't me. That's too much. I don't have those superpowers. I might hold some other secret ones not previously listed, but not that one. Anyways, I guess it's good that you only broke your thumb after falling down 2 flights of stairs, because that sounds pretty terrible. So hopefully it's all good now. This was what the left versus the right was really all about. Exactly. I'm glad somebody understands me. +1 milliliter of broth for your bowl tonight. Good dog. Let's see here. Your last word is Oppa Gangnam Style. Yo, that's so baller. I love me some Oppa Gangnam styling. I need to get the emote for that. We won the game, by the way. Let's go. Almost forgot to mention, I need to get an emote. There actually is a Badline Client emote for Gangnam Style. You know, if anybody's wanting to pick up a nice Christmas gift for Rackles, then that's that you should look into that. Teeth are a good start to break. Actually, I guess if you think about it, I have chipped a tooth before when I was little, but it was my baby tooth. Which, I mean, I guess if you think about it, that's kind of worse. I broke a baby? Whatever. He probably walked it off. Babies are very malleable like that. But, yeah, anyways, that one obviously ended up falling out, and then since my adult teeth have grown in, I haven't had any major problems with them. Why do I got the maid dress on? Due to popular demand. The people wanted it. Especially Ralsei Deltarune. You tripped over your own feet and a loose tooth came out? I hated having loose teeth. Like, I hated it. It was one of those feelings that was awful and also, like, awfully satisfying at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, wiggling a loose tooth like that, or kind of like pushing on it when it's basically just hanging on by a thread. Hi, Rake. No, I'm not currently accepting any promotion offers, but thank you. But yeah, no, I mean, look at these pearly whites. Hold on. Let me stop dancing. Look at these pearly whites. You can't get those in a day. My teeth are pretty much chrome. You know what I'm saying. I don't have to elaborate further on that. You say that. I said that as you have a loose tooth. Do you like the feeling or do you not like the feeling? The worst part of it for me was just like the unknown. I fear the unknown. I also fear commitment and bulldogs, but those aside, the unknown is definitely a pretty major one. And not knowing when the tooth was gonna fall out definitely affected me. It impacted me. It pretty much defined me as a person in my earlier years. It was almost all I could think or talk about. It was difficult to make friends because of it. It was difficult to associate with peers. Even my own family started to give up hope on me. They thought that I would never be willing to partake in any conversation that was unrelated to teeth. That I thought I had an unhealthy obsession with teeth. But it wasn't true. I was only worried for my own health. I didn't want to accidentally swallow a tooth or have it fall out and get lost somewhere. Imagine if one of my precious pearly whites fell into the mud and then it got all scuffed up and muddy. And listen, I don't mind mudding every once in a while as a treat, but not my teeth. I gotta keep these things as fresh as they can be. Anyways, Figui, thank you so much for the donation. I greatly appreciate that. Your tooth is like Stonehenge? Yo, plus respect, dog. It's one of the most baller things I've heard of all time ever. Anyways, please show some respect to the GOAT Figui. Thank you once again, I really do appreciate it, as always. As far as I'm aware, you are not a gooner. Smile. Also still just 1 like away from 20 likes. Be sure to drop a likington. Am I from the United States or the US? I would say that those are the same things, first of all. But no, I'm from Canada. Reminds you of when your friend told you your teeth are in 3 different time zones? That's crazy. Got the gaps in the teeth. I remember when I was little, I had this assignment, and this was in like elementary school. And I had to write about, what was it? I don't know if I only mentioned it or if like the whole project was about Timbuktu, but the entire time I wrote it as Timbuktu. And I insisted that it was Timbuktu, and then obviously the teacher, when I got the feedback back, was like, Quinn, you know, great project and all, but it's Timbuktu, not Timbuktu. And I was like, no, it's Timbuktu. I know it is. I heard it. I saw it on TV. It was not Timbuktu. I was lied to by the Fairly Odd Parents, bro. I can't believe this. Looking back on it, they definitely only ever mentioned Timbuktu in that show to specifically make that pun, which I think is hilarious. But it definitely made me, well, confused as a young child, I suppose. Oh well. Now I'm older and wiser. Not too old though, and not too wise though. Let's just make that one clear. And now I know that it's actually Timbuktu. And maybe one day I'll make my way there. Who knows what the future holds. Not me. Dot. Thank you so much for the donation. I really do appreciate that. What is that? 7 total? Okay. I did say early on that if I hit $10 total that I would immediately end the stream, so we're actually still safe for now. But yes, we gotta keep the teeth white. That is a must. That is an absolute must. Yo, GG's, let's go, let's go. We got the win. You might not be getting it twisted? Good. I would not want you to. Twisted like some twisted tea. I'm not big on twisted tea. I don't mind iced tea and stuff, but the tea has to be like not tea like. Do you know what I mean? I don't like the taste of tea. I don't enjoy tea. And if it's iced tea, then it has to be like so sugary that it's no longer even tea. Luckily braces exist, but yeah, your teeth were horrendous. I never had braces, even though I arguably could have at some point in time, but I just never did. Let's see. I never did. Yo, Figui, thank you so much for the donation. I greatly